Hello, welcome to Murder Bot. Today we're back on Divinity Original Sins 2. We are on our playthrough now that we are back at Reaper Coast. I'm still like 1 or 2 hours behind what I was when I died. But I should be able to get back there pretty fast, I think. At that state, I will start reading the dialogue again. Since I'm back at mostly where I was and I have new dialogue since I'm Lois and Lone Wolf. I just realized that I don't have their hero straight in that game playthrough. I don't know why. Maybe Lois can get it. I also have the personal quest. I also have the personal quest to get heal. Well, try to get heal by seeing the demonologist. I wonder what will happen when I will get the ability to see ghosts, because I'm supposed to meet a god. Maybe the mace will not want to see me. When I think about that, there is sense that he will not want to see me. Since I'm not exactly a good person. Well, not that I'm not a good person, but I'm not exactly somebody that is exactly what you see when you speak about God walking.
Hail, friend, and remember, in Lucian's love there can be no wrong.
Ask what his plan are.
Paradise awaits, my friend. Not an actual paradise, of course. I don't think there's such a place in all of Rivellon. Paradise Downs. My parents still sow the soil there. And if the Order hadn't called me to its ranks, I'd still call their farm my home. I miss it. I miss them. They've been forever understanding of my duty. But I admit, I've been neglectful. I have some wrongs to right.
Take your leave. Perfect. Oh, that time you're here.
I hadn't realized I was in such illustrious company when we met before. Most fascinating, the things I've been hearing about you.
Wonder what he heard about you.
That you're, how did Malady put it again? A god-woken. Yes, that's it. Quite remarkable if it's true.
Ask if this alters his opinion of you somehow.
Tarquin pauses, taking you in. Genial smile and calculating eyes.
Most people are too sentimental to admit that friendship is a transaction. I am not. I'm sure we can both be of use to each other.
Tell him that sounds pretty good. He can let you know if you need anything.
Marvelous. Great things abound in our future, I'm sure.
I'm not trusting you, honestly. Remark that many aboard this ship died during this ordeal. How is that he survived?
Why, it was your ally, Malady, who spared me. She claimed that I might be of some use yet. Rather flattering to enjoy the favor of such a powerful being.
Well, she's an elf demon that can put you in another dimension, so yes, he's pretty strong. I wouldn't doubt her. I would feel danger. I will not buy anything. Take your leave. Oh, want to speak?
Here we are, Reaper's Coast. We made it.
She looked pensive. Something on her mind?
The hunt, like always. To be godwoken is all well and good, but above all, I've yet to find the master.
Fact.
Somewhere further inland, Roost Anlon breathes. All I have to do now is pick up his scent and make his last breath worth my while.
Okay. As long as you're happy with it, I'm fine with it too. I will be able to buy a new spell in town for most of the type of magic. That's one of my actual goals. Didn't I miss a statue? Like, I want to get more summoning spell. I want to get some more archery spell, and want to get more magic whatsoever with Sibyl, since he's literally having all the magic. And that's, I need more. I will be level 10 soon. Get to the shark.
A dying shark lies gasping on the sand, bleeding from the mouth and gills. It turns its dark and soulless eyes to you. Its bloody gills open in search of water, but find only air.
Offer to drag it back into the water.
It gasps in the air, struggling for the breath to speak. Its own blood froths at its mouth.
No! Die here! Monsters in the water! Monsters in the deep!
Remember that by its blood-stained teeth, and the seeds should have little to fear.
Monsters bigger! More and more growing!
Offer to put it out of its
It
misery.
looks at you with its cold, flat eyes as if to say, do what you will. Then it turns away and gets back to drowning in the bloody sunshine.
Sorry. Eat the leg.
A boy at swim. Your name is Joe. You're 9. You're brave. You're off to see your mum. A shadow moves below you. A jagged vice closes on your thigh and pulls you down. Water fills your lungs. Blood billows.
Yep. Still, I don't plan to try and swim before Joy. Even if normally East Shark will not attack you. Since you're not really a tasty snack. Oh yeah, just remember there is the Void Wagon there.
And here. That Void Woken had someone in its claws.
Ah, I didn't get the cinematic. And I'm way too close to them for my liking.
Glory is mine.
Definitely turn 1 will always be my buffing turn and my incarnation's turn.
Glory is mine.
None of you play. Because soon enough I will have to use most of my skill point for my summoning turn 1. Go back there. Water. You don't play. You're immune to it. Break. Explode. Now. Whoa, I just destroyed them. Oh, that was a destruction? It wasn't a hard fight, and I'm happy about it. I really need to get more art spell. To miss a lot. How much spell slot do you owe? You fell. Well, I know where our next level up will go. More memory. So definitely need some more. Don't need the source for now. My Titan.
A Magister caravan. I remember one just like this picking me up. Not happening. Could have been a shipment to Fort Joy.
White as driftwood salt, the dwarf flinches at your approach, yet she holds a short, clean blade aloft. Her fierce stance can't hide the trembling of her fingers.
Back! Back! Magister, I'll kill you, just like the rest of them!
And tell her to calm down. You're not a Magister. Quite the opposite.
She slumps, all bravado draining from her.
No. I've never seen anything like those beasts before. Are they gone?
Say it certainly look like everybody is gone one way or another.
Her eyes widen and lose focus, as though she's seeing something played out before them. Her voice is shaky when she speaks.
Those? Yes. Worst ones I've ever seen. Ripped through the Magisters. The dwarves. Dead. And the sorcerers. Gone.
Sorcerer? You see no sorcerer body. Ask what happened to them.
Her eyes stare vacantly into the distance, glassy as marbles. It's not cold, yet her shivering is relentless.
I don't know. Old Duna's beard. Lohar. My boss Lohar will want to know what happened to them, but I can't remember.
That's what she was doing here for this boss, Lohart.
Helping sorcerers. We thought we could help them against the Magisters, but...
Assure her that she's safe now.
She flinches at the slightest rustle of wind through the long grass. Terror in her eyes, she stumbles away from you.
Running away. That's pretty logical with what just happened. Opened. Nice. Well, that's worse than what I stole. All that you stole. I have a lot of body part to steal. Obviously. Because why not? Then the chest that was here. Useless. Pretty useless. I wear too much.
Collared by Magisters in the far north, you were forced marched to this foreign land. A moment of hope as a grinning dwarf removes your source collar. Seconds later, void-woken death.
Okay.
You stride past the chained sorcerers and climb onto the caravan without complaint. As you settle onto the bench, you offer Ralik's blessings to the Magister Guard. He offers a bleary-eyed stare of disinterest in return before shoving the chained sorcerers aboard. As you watch them cower, you cannot help but feel annoyance. After all, don't they know they're going to be saved?
And yes, I'm in the house.
Eloisa was the prettiest girl, not to others, but to you. Her luminous eyes shone brighter than the moon. The day you collared her for Fort Joy, you wept every tear you had. You never cried again. Work. That's all there was in Driftwood for a dwarf like you. Until you got involved in the anti-Magister resistance. Then, the work was still there, but also purpose. Purpose worth dying for.
I didn't have that one last time I came here.
You remember a cold childhood in a no-hope fishing town, bullied mercilessly by a dwarf named Lohar. With no other prospects, you sign up as a Magister, eager for the power denied you all your life. From the dark, you stare up at the thin slivers of light visible between the floorboards. Shadows ripple across the slivers, accompanied by heavy footsteps, Magister footsteps. Wood creaks above your head. One of them has paused. Your breath catches in your throat as you wait for him to move along. But the hatch is suddenly yanked open. Light floods you, blinding and accusatory. You hear only one gruffly barked word before the hands seize you. Gotcha!
Gotcha! Oh! Well, horror.
You twist your head around as the Magisters haul you away. Your wife and two boys stand in the doorway, helpless. You commit their faces to memory one last time. Wendy cries out something to you. You tell yourself it was, "I love you," or "We'll wait for you." But the truth is, you didn't catch it. The farm recedes from view behind you.
It was all the part. Okay, so get that. I will really have to free some space. 'Cause I'm way too heavy. Let's go speak to the guard. Probably buy some spell, then free the mace. And get the chicken back.
Yeah. Get yourself in check, boy. I won't have you running off like Millicent and Tully. You'll just end up sliding down some Voidwoken's gross gullet piece by piece.
The older-looking Magister notices your presence. He wipes his grubby hands downward across his greaves, as if to wipe away the grime, but instead smears more dirt onto them.
Halt! What word do you bring?
Tell him you bring bad tidings. That Magister and dwarf at the ragged caravan outside town.
His face goes pale, and his eyes open wide. The Magister that greeted you remains stiff, as if enduring a harsh wind.
The Voidwoken come.
Hush, Fader. You may pass, traveller. Dare say you'll be aching to leave before long anyway. But before you do, find Raymond, the White Magister. He'll want to know what you've seen. Be quick, mind. He's set to sail any moment.
He nods his head in the direction of the bridge, but offers no other instructions.
Okay.
As long as you stay put, you'll be
I have
safe.
spell to buy, item to get, and murder to do.
This town looks peaceful enough. Let's find out if looks deceive.
I mean, not murder. I wouldn't kill anybody. Money! I want more money, and I want better equipment too. And spell. Always spell. I need more spell. Mainly I need the next boosting spell. Which I think is sell by you, I think.
You're safe
You
among
needing
friends.
supplies? I'd stock up if I were you.
Yes.
Madness out there. Never seen anything like it.
It's Shadow Infusion. Cost a lot. Poison don't have that much weight. I don't need poison. I'll keep the fish because I can give that to the cat. That. Just need to go to pay a lot, but oh, Hydro Surface is also here. Is there anything that I want? That's really, for now I'm fine with Cryo. You leave.
Then.
So, new spell. Honestly, let's remove Rally Cry because I don't have a lot of use for it. Move that thing there. Supercharger. Why not? You know, I can see some time where it will be useful.
Keeping it together, Bree.
I'm alright, as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Put that in there. Then, normally you can maybe sell equipment that I could use.
But prices will go up even for one of our own. Buy now and buy often.
Not like you're buying anything.
They don't come
For distance, that can be good.
Wouldn't you like to know?
That thing is armor piercing, so it's also good. Do I want that? You know what? Why not? I will be kind of set up Kind of. I will take some warfare, so I will remove that one, but I will keep that one. I'll keep some of the... I will keep my 2 of those. I will keep 1 of those. Remove that.
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Got so much money.
Not like you're buying anything.
They don't come visit your ton. Who will?
Remove that.
Would you like to know?
Take that. So I have a new spell to put in my spell list.
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much. Tell me, have you heard any news?
Never forget.
Nothing good. The Voidwoken are everywhere. Thank the Divine you're here to protect us.
And I will also have to get more memory with her. Both need more memory.
Not in any mood to
The dog
talk
lies
about
there
it.
quietly, clearly in great pain.
What are you looking at? I'm sick here. Get lost.
Ask what it was. Ask it what ails it.
Got a pain in the neck. Got a bad pain in the neck.
Lay your hand upon its neck.
It flinches. A low, threatening growl builds within its throat.
Slide your hand beneath the started collar.
Under the collar, you find the sharpened points of metal rivets, gouging the poor dog's skin.
Tell the dog
The
that
dog bares its teeth at you and growls.
Tell the dog that you can't yield its pain, but it must trust you.
The dog gives you a long, hard stare, but does not bite you. Yet.
Turn the collar inside out.
The dog goes to bite your hand, and then realizes the pain is gone.
Hey, I feel okay. Thanks, woman. I think I'll wander off now. Here, before I go, what can I do to show my gratitude?
Ask him who put the collar on him.
Master did.
Tell the dog... Wait, no. Ask the dog if you know what that means.
Huh? Wait a minute. Master hurted me? Excuse me a minute. I'm gonna go now, but first I have a thing I need to do.
He turns to his master.
You bad man, you!
There we go. Now go see the White Magistrar.
That's it. The barrels and the chests. On the double. Go on, you mute sacks of flesh. Put your backs into it. I'll not lose another day to the tide. The Lord Dread awaits. Its sails billow with Dallas's breath. I'll...
The Magister stops barking orders. He sniffs the air like a predator, turns to face you, the wolf eyeing the deer.
And it's fellow, this one. Keep calm, courtesy, bid him good day.
You do not get to make that decision. That decision is mine. A good day? Let's talk about a good day. Tell me, have you ever been strung up by the hands? Your body swinging like a bell's clapper as your bones are being broken with cast iron rods?
Shake your head, you haven't.
Of course you haven't. We've only just met.
He licks his lips. Dry flesh turns wet.
See, I'd like to string you up too. Rack you with rods and leave you dangling over a puddle of your own blood and piss.
Brush your arm and say you've had quite enough of this. What is game?
My favorite one. I'm very good at what I do, see? I don't even need a sauce hound yapping at my side. There was a whiff of something in the air when you approached. A current of filth, that is to say, sauce. Best convince me I was mistaken.
Laugh and say you finally understand, but you're not a sorcerer. You seek to become a magister. Where can I see you sign up?
He leans in closer and sniffs the air once more.
Interesting. So I was mistaken. Must have been ambition I smelt on you, not the magic that dare not speak its name. Very well. In that case, we'll forego the gallows and turn straight to the hunt. A would-be magister has to prove her killer instinct, after all. Seems peaceful here, doesn't it? A quiet day in a quiet town. One wouldn't think these drifting woods toss on dwarf-troubled waters. But they do.
You're intrigued. After are those dwarves in trouble?
Consider for a moment the dwarf. What is he? A mule? A beast of burden? But some defy that role. There are rats among them, dancing to their rat queen's tune. I've need of a rat catcher.
Urge him to make his point. If you're to accept the role of a rat catcher, you'll need more concrete information.
Of course. I must depart post-haste, but Julian here will stay behind and be a good little parrot. Ask and he will answer.
Stay behind? But I've my orders. Same as you. Dallas.
Like I said, Julian is staying. And with that, I must be off. No hard feelings about the death threats, of course. How about we part shaking hands instead of stringing them up?
Shake his hand and see you look into trouble with the dwarf.
How very heartwarming. One last thing. The Magisters here are diligent men and women. A stranger like you may run into troubles with them. Should this happen, just wave this piece of parchment in their eager little faces. My signature will placate them without fail, I assure you. Adieu and good luck. The Lord Dread awaits. The use of the gallows I pass on to you. The time has come, my stitched-lit lovelies. We set sail. Get on board and man your stations.
The two silence monk.
The Magister is rubbing the dirt off his robes, none the worse for wear, apparently, from the blast of magic that knocked him off his feet.
You! The damn recruit! I'd be whining and dining aboard the Lord Dread if it weren't for you. Your meddling in Magister affairs had better be worth it.
Enemy superiors told you to report to him.
Yes, I am very much aware. Wasn't my damned head that hit the floor back there. Now answer me. Did you meet with a Magister caravan on your way into town? The hour's growing late and I'm beginning to worry something might have gone wrong.
I affirm that you did.
By the bishop's bones, you saw it? Out with it, woman! What happened?
Describe the scene in detail. Even the dead will tremble at the despair you witness.
Voidwoken. That means Source was used. Which means some third party must have attacked first. And I've a fair idea who that might have been. Raymond, that old goat. Always suspected there's more to the Driftwood Dwarves than meets the eye. Hate to admit it, but I think he may be right. Too many things have gone wrong along Reaper's Coast to attribute to bad luck. Magister ships sinking, weapons disappearing, and as you've seen, a caravan attacked and destroyed. Rumour has it the Dwarvian Queen herself is behind these acts of sabotage. That is what I want you to prove.
If you're to prove this accusation, you have to know where to start looking.
There's a local thug, Lohar. He runs an operation out of his hideout beneath the Black Bull Tavern. I suspect this man of being a spy for his queen.
It may be interesting to have a word with him. Find out what he's up to. Where I really want you to ferret around is Reaper's Bluffs, to the west of Driftwood.
It's wild territory, remote and hostile, where I believe the dwarves may have set up a base of operations away from prying eyes. Should you find any such place, and better yet, proof that Lohar is working in behalf of Queen Justinia, you will be handsomely rewarded, I assure you.
Say you probably know enough for now.
In that case, go forth, and let the hunt commence.
Take your leave. Ah, like if I was going to help my sister.
Hello, missus.
The little boy looks at you. He picks his nose.
You be careful. My daddy's a magister.
No, he's not. His daddy's a fisherman like most daddies round here.
Tell them that's nothing. Your daddy is a god, probably.
They stare at you in disbelief. Then they start laughing.
You're weird.
Ask them what they were expecting to see staring at the water.
We're waiting for our friend. He went for a swim. He'll be back soon.
He went swimming all the way to Fort Happy.
Fort Joy?
That's what I said. Fort Joy. He's going to find his mum and bring her back.
As if their friend name was... Izzo?
Cool. How did you know that?
Missus, have you seen our friend Joe?
Tell them the truth about Joe. They have to grow up sometime.
Alright, kid. It's time you hear the truth. So hear the thing Joe was eaten by a shark.
The horror grows on their little faces.
No, that's a horrible thing to say. I bet it wasn't Joe. I bet it was someone else's leg in that icky shark.
She bursts into tears, then looks from you to her and back again, then starts crying too.
Neil, hug both children to you. Tell them it's going to be alright.
After a moment, the crying subsides. Ben and Harriet snuggle into you.
So where's Joe?
Tell him Joe's gone somewhere lovely. A farm or something like that.
They look puzzled, but the little boy seems to accept the idea.
I think we should go home. Come on, Ben. Thanks, lady. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Mr. Lady Missus.
They skip away, still children, but now, somehow, older than before.
Bye-bye, kiddo. Sorry to make you learn that your friend is dead.
Keeping it together, Bree. I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much. You're safe among friends.
Let's talk to the beggar. For what he did.
Penny for a grieving beggar whose dog ran away.
And to the dog spiked collar, tell him he's cruel.
God damn it. How's my livelihood? Penny for a grieving beggar? I reckon I'm owed it here.
Run away.
Get lost, you freeloader. I'm working here.
I can't kill him, but I don't like him. Now, next problem to solve, which is the egg and Voidwoken.
There's one unaffected egg behind them. Perhaps there's still a chance.
Funk. Then... Wait, since I sued, I didn't get the ability to use all my infusion. Sad. Oh wait, I used the sad infusion without wanting to. Well, I guess next turn I'm using the magic one. I just realized that what I did was really dumb. Like, I just cursed all the ground. Okay, Farsight Infusion. Bunk. Bunk. Now. Those who die. Oh, hello friend. I know that you're not friendly, but still. Don't have magical armor anymore. Did. That. Yeah, that's pretty effective. Nah, that's just it. Oh wait, I still have one action point. I should have started with that if I would have noticed. Atrophy, these are the Motus. You can't go far enough. And you're dead. Because we need to remember that my group is pretty effective at killing things. Pepper!
There you are.
So we can go give that to the chicken. I never spoke to them, but I can give them back their egg. Walk. Hello, chicken.
They were stolen. The babies, the eggs, something took them.
There you found her egg, but they were transformed into Vardokin.
Transformed. Not a chicky baby anymore. All gone for good.
Enter the egg you rescue.
She leaps up and grabs the egg with her foot, kicking it under her warm underbelly and settling down upon it contentedly.
Shh, little Peeper baby, Mama's here, warm and here with you again.
She cocks a black eye up at you and winks.
Thank you. I have something for you. Something I buried behind the coop. It's yours. It's yours. Unless some other scratchily poker found it first, of course.
Ow!
I've spotted something.
Now. Let's go free the Meister.
Why would I kill Lucian's second most charming son?
The lizard hangs from the gibbet, her face blooded and her scales discoloured. Her eyes are closed, but her tongue flickers as you approach.
Welcome to Driftwood, Godwoken.
One bloody eye cracks open, glittering gold appearing from beneath the swollen lid.
Why is there a lizard magister dead?
Chased you all the way here from Fort Joy, did they? Very well then, cut me down. There is work to be done. Or indeed you could stand there like a stage-struck peasant. If you're waiting for me to applaud and cry encore, you may be disappointed. I'm in no position to clap.
Reach up to undo the Ua restraint.
Be quick about it, before the Magister realizes their prize catch is about to slip through the net.
Quickly slice Ua's restraint and help her down.
Excellent. Now if you'd be so kind as to gut that startled-looking Magister, it would be much appreciated. I must secure my home before they do any more damage.
Perfect. Because I have a job and I'm planning on doing it right. So, I present you your new problem. If you wonder, he's not friendly. Miss. Really? You're a deception. So, your aura is annoying, so let's put you there. Thanks to Magister for putting water under my feet. And make sure that I can't get touched. Well, Dodogo will be a little bit annoying if you go on me. You will be a little bit annoying if you go here. Really? Hitting through my armor? I don't like you. Yeah, a little bit. Thanks them for the blood under my feet. And it's time to ricochet. I repeat both of them so they can't play anymore. And make sure that the dog can't get me. It's dead, so it wouldn't have been able to get me. You really need to die because you're annoying. Oh, and you can't move. Wait, what? Why aren't they crippled? I don't know, honestly. But that will hurt. You can heal yourself. I'm not sure you should run on the ice. Okay. I guess you don't care. How much distant is it? I want to try a ballistic shot. And you. That's a lot of damage. Do I have a way to kill you? Probably not, except if I do a crit. Even if with a crit I didn't kill him. You need to know that I have a lot of area. That's a little bit my main thing. Stop hitting through my armor! Well, now you just hit past my armor by destroying it, but still. Oh! And you, my new friend. Well, your new friend. Hey. Dumbass. Do not kill me, please. I will die. That's just a little bit of a problem. if I couldn't just bring her back far away.
Glory is mine.
And hope that he can't touch her. Okay, no, he can't. Raids. Wait, Ace could make that he can go there. But he... Okay, no. That's fine. Everything is fine. Because you're dead. It was dumb to go after her. From all people.
I'm ready. Prepare yourself.
You're dead. And she's healing. Okay, no, she can touch. Except if she does. I don't like her. So let's buff my summoning a little bit more. No. Punk. Then. Punk. Then. Punk. Running away. And I present to you your new problem. That boy is really friendly. And I present to you your next new problem. Me. There we go. That was for killing me one time. I need better equipment. At least better armor. Let's loot them. Like, I'm doing a lot of damage, but I'm not... I don't have enough survivability with her. Or with my main character. Probably also use my arrow a little bit more. Because I have them, but I don't use them. Now, let's go in town. I'm really close of leveling up.
Are you sure? Them sorcerers from the caravan?
Let's see the Meister. Probably that will level me up, and at the same time it will answer the question of what the heck happened when I'm supposed to see the god. It is supposed to be hiding inside me.
The Meister
like a coward.
sits slumped in a chair, looking around the room as she works her shoulder with one hand. It looks like it was dislocated by the gallows.
Damnable red cloak baboons ransacking my wardrobes, as if I would keep ancient valuable secrets in a pile with my unmentionables.
She takes a deep breath, and with a twist, a click, and a screech of pain, she shoves her shoulder back into its socket.
I swear by the seven if we did not have more important matters to attend to.
Reaching across the table, she pulls a bowl of hot water towards her and fishes some bandages, a needle and thread out of a box. She slowly starts to tend to her wounds.
At least the barbarians were unable to club their way into my vault, so everything you need should be safe.
Ask what exactly is that you need?
In your case, more than I suspect, man, god or even reptile can provide. However, we must soldier on. It is not enough to be God-woken in order to ascend to divinity. There is a process.
As she speaks, the Meister uncorks a vial of shimmering liquid, sauce. She lets a couple of drops fall on her hand, but instead of infusing with her body, they quickly evaporate on her scales. She stares at the empty spot on her palm for a long moment before turning back to you, continuing as if nothing had happened.
A process by which God-woken may ascend. It begins with discovering your deepest self, delving into your own soul.
That are you not too keen of meeting that thing again? It never end well.
Don't be such a defeatist. If you want to be great, you have to do just that.
No, that time is short, let's go.
Enthusiasm? On a weekday? My word. We shall begin once we have the tools we need from my vault. You may have been chosen God-woken, but becoming divine requires more than a supernatural pat on the head. Come, God-woken. It is time to see just how awake you are. Fortunately, the Magisters pay as much attention to art as they do to fashion. I pray your talent for following simple instructions fills me with wonder and
A stone door lies flush with the
Safe
floor, taking your time.
combination. There we go.
Ancient runes, weird contraptions.
Okay,
This place
she took our
is an
time.
Arcanist's dream.
Feel free to look about while I catch my breath.
Opening the door, you see
And try
the Meister is examining her wounds, prodding at this, wincing at that. Her face seems grim as she turns to you.
Do you know what it means to have the power of the divine, God-woken?
Tell her you know less about divinity than you do about sin.
Then it's time to smarten up. This responsibility isn't one of the meek, the selfish, or, in your case, the ignorant.
That was mean.
No. Becoming the divine means taking on the power of all the gods and the responsibility for all the races. The divine was created by the gods to shelter us from the void. The divine cannot use her power for anything else.
No, you understand.
Very well, then. Let's see if we can't snatch divinity from the jaws of the void. The ritual itself is quite simple. Drop some blackroot in the bowl, mix in a little blood, set the concoction aflame, and then inhale the smoke. Ignore any feelings of dizziness, burning in your lungs, or a dire sense of existential dread. They're all perfectly normal, although you will need to sacrifice a little sauce along the way. Everything you need is here. Ingredients in the cupboard. Sauce in the glowing fountain. Ritual in the tome by the bookcase. Even an incinerator to provide a flame.
The Meister looks back at her wounds, curiously prodding them as fresh blood oozes out, staining her claws.
That you'll get started immediately.
And do not lose anything. These ingredients are rare indeed. I'm not hiking back out to the cloisterwood to fetch you more blackroot.
Okay.
Opening the door, after a quick you gather up.
Give me everything. Use that. Combine. Blackroot, knife. There we go. Put that there.
As you suck the smoke deep into your lungs, your vision starts to swim and cloud. There is an intense pounding in your head, and you can feel the world fading.
All the fume in your lung and in your other thumping in your head.
As the world fades away, you lose all sense of being grounded. You reach out, but you could feel yourself falling slowly, sinking into the depths of your own soul.
The deepest recess of my soul. But it looks like the Hall of Echoes.
It's me, the demon again.
I've been waiting for you. I was worried you weren't coming.
Did you didn't really have much of a choice.
Everything is a choice. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Now, let's get a move on while we can. I brought you something. A gift. Look into my eyes.
Lean forward and gaze into your own eyes. If your other half weren't an evil parasite, you might enjoy this.
There. Now wait. Wait. Ah. Now speak the spell and see what I've gotten for us.
Ah, there. That's a bit more familiar. So, go on. Pretty fantastic, isn't it? You're a step closer toward becoming like one of them now.
What does it mean, like one of whom?
One of the gods, Losa dear. Come on, keep up. You can see spirits now. Try it next time you cut some innocent to bits. You'll be able to find out just what their sweet little soul thinks of you.
You were told that you'll be venturing into your inner soul by coming here. Is that what this place is?
Certainly. And here I am, all by my lonesome. The other Godwoken will find one of the 7 hiding out in their souls, you know. Shriveled, half-dead gods looking to steal source from their chosen in exchange for the power to see spirits.
Ask why the 7 are hiding out within the other Godwoken.
They need source, and they're running out of it. Soon enough, they'll be little more than dead, dry husks, light enough to knock down with a puff of air. That is, unless they get help.
Help from the other Godwoken, presumably. Ask why the god haven't come to you, Utu.
Why would they want you? You think the gods have any use for a 2-bit singer with a parade of unpredictables marching through her head? You may be Godwoken, but that doesn't make you worthy.
Normally, yes. Normally, you can still lose your companion after that. After all, they can despise you.
But that doesn't matter, Losa. I saw something special in you. Something they didn't see. That's enough.
Ask it if trying to tear you down make it feel big and strong.
You'll be sorry you ever spoke to me that way. By the time this is done. Look what you can do. You can bless. You can see the spirits of the world. When will you believe that all I want is to see you, to see us, succeed?
When you will stop trying to manipulate me.
The void itself is hunting down the gods, leeching them in ways I only dreamed were possible. Drop by drop, they drain away, and your path forward becomes all the clearer. The gods have gone into hiding within your fellow Godwoken. They seek to become what we are, stronger together, unstoppable together. But we are far ahead of them already, and I know where we must go next. The Well of Ascension. Has a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
Frog, not really. You're more in the market for an exorcist than a well.
Aren't you listening? The Well is a pool of pure source in which the powers of the 7 lie united. The 7, fools that they are, each gave up half their powers to create the first divine. To bathe in the lake is to become divine. We'll do more than that, though. Feeling thirsty?
Ask what compelled the god to give up fully half of their power.
They thought that having a single divine to unite them would aid in the fight against the Void. But look at them now. Weak, fragmented, desperate. Even weaker than I expected. The Void is nearly here. You need to go to the Well of Ascension and absorb the source of the Seven. All of it. Then you'll become a god. How does that sound?
Pause. Should ascend, and what will become of the Seven?
Forget about them. They're the relics of a bygone age. They'll return to the dust they conjured themselves from. The world needs someone to safeguard it against the Void. With the powers of the gods, you'll do a great job. Don't you think?
I know that King doesn't want to help the world. That's obvious. It doesn't say nothing. You know for a fact this thing can't be trusted.
That's fine, Losa. You don't have to speak. But do listen. We'll make our way to the lake, but not yet. Not until you've become a true master of the Source. You'll need to learn to speak the language of creation itself. It won't be easy. You'll need to find tutors, masters of the Source. People who can teach you to increase the volume of Source you can control. Few remain, and the ones who do have been driven to the brink of survival. The Order has made certain of that. Still, I have full faith in you, Losa. You'll find them, and you'll convince them to teach you. Once you have, find me here again. We'll move forward from there.
Tell it you'll do as you please. No, say nothing, take your leave.
Till next time, darling.
I didn't like any of the god, but I don't like that thing even more.
The Meister stares intently at you. Her eyes are tired and bruised, but determined.
Still alive? Gods above, there might be something to you after all.
She leans in, her bloody tongue flickering hungrily about your face.
Tell me, what did you see? What you know?
You're burning in your lung, and quickly explain what happened, the presence within you, your new power, and the Master of Source.
She sighs impatiently as you hack up the last of the green smoke.
You can't channel enough Source? Gods be damned, why couldn't you have a nice simple problem? Finding an orc to dance the hornpipe, perhaps?
Look at her surprise. She doesn't know what you need to do next.
I know exactly what must be done. You must find a Master of Source. And I could have helped you once, but no longer. The purging which the Magisters included as part of their service was quite efficient. They stripped me of my Source. Not enough to silence me, but enough that I would not turn their insides to lime. Enough to sever my link to the font from which all Source flows, and certainly enough that I cannot train you. So we must seek alternatives. Alas, the only Source Masters not yet hauled off to Fort Joy or turn into meat puppets are those too dangerous or cunning for the Magisters to contain. Sorcerers that allowed their power to corrupt them. Many are wicked, cruel, vile, and generally not good teacher material, but we may have no others to turn to.
Nod. It sounds dangerous, but if that's what it takes...
Just so. Some of these are quite dark, twisted individuals. The kind of creatures that grew bored pulling their legs from spiders and so moved on to people. However, it is the path we walk, no matter what the cost. No matter what is asked of you.
The Meister doubles over in a violent coughing fit, struggling for breath. After a few moments, she regains her composure, wiping a thin smear of blood from the corner of her mouth.
No matter what is asked of you, you must learn from them.
You can't hide the concern on your face. It doesn't seem well.
And you do not seem to be paying attention. Sorcerers, evil, controlling your source, saving Rivellon, please. Please tell me at least some of this rings a bell.
Yeah.
Your focus, your only focus, must be on finding these masters. On finding the secrets to divinity. Nothing else matters.
Ask where you can find this master.
The Magisters have kept ledgers with all known sorcerers, especially the powerful ones not yet captured. They would be an invaluable resource. But do be careful not to get caught. I was their guest for a time. And I promise you the gallows was the most comfortable part of the experience. And if their barracks turns out to be as empty as their skulls, just try to keep an ear to the ground. There may still be powerful sorcerers hiding in these lands.
As she speaks, one of her wounds reopens, a dark red stain spreading across her tunic. She hisses in frustration and starts to bind the gash.
I wish there was more I could do, but in this condition, I would be more a hindrance than a boon. Godspeed, and remember, do whatever it takes.
That you'll be back as soon as possible.
Quercus, what are you looking at? Egad, stop gawking at the shield. You ought to be quite used to such journeys into that stone realm by now. Meanwhile, the acorn draws nearer. I read through some tomes I saw that cranky old lizard carry. Some fascinating leads, but nothing like the power we need to stop the Knights of Dre and their wicked plot.
Our honest scholar, admit you're impressed by his many skill.
Our gargantuan friend is easily impressed. Wait until it learns that I'm a knight, a scholar, and a wizard capable of saving the world. No, of course it knows that already, Quercus. Yes, I'm aware it's the entire basis of our partnership. No, I most certainly do not feel the need to return the compliment. I owe our shield my life several times over. I hardly need to grovel and thank it each time. I'm sure it knows I appreciate it. Now, if you're quite finished ogling your favorite long-legged scratching post, we need to get on and save the world already.
Okay, now I can level up. One point in memory, then wits. Is that maxed out? Yes. So next step is warfare. Persuasion. Thievery. Base 3 to... That one is also 3, I think. Yeah. The next one will be... Hydro. Then I definitely need more memory with you. So that means I can put more spell into your spell list. First of all, nah, it's not a spell that I like. Should I put the... Yes, 2 source one. In case I have a situation where I would need that. There we go. I have way too many spell. And now I can get new spell myself. Not that I need any, but before maxing out the warfare, I'll maybe put 1 or 2 skill point and polymorph. Just to be able to get command cloak and all that. Wait, you don't follow me anymore. The source. Get out of here. And next objective would be... Where do I want to go now? Where do I want to go? I could go see the dwarf. I could try to see about the murder. I wonder if there's something special for her here since she was a bird. Yeah.
Weep, my friends! You have interrupted my newest masterpiece!
The bard clears his throat, as though to continue, but suddenly stops short.
Wait a moment. You're...
Oh wait, they have an interaction.
The Losa? At my home tavern? Be still, my wretched, wretched heart. The mistress of song is here!
Give him a wink and tell him it's always a pleasure to meet a fan.
A fan, madam? Oh, no. It isn't that I enjoy your work. I live my own with the singular hope of producing anything like that which you have done. Please, would you let me compose a poem for you? It would be the most tremendous honor.
Tell him that the honor would be yours.
Accord! Then, allow me to begin. When the mornings are darkest and my crown tolls the terrible knell, when the beard ate my soul and there's tar in my wishful mind's well, I look to the day I heard Losa the many-tongued sing. Because owning a head is a terrible thing. Owning a head is a terrible thing. In a small country valley, after the grain harvest failed, there was little to sing about in the poor village of Dark Vale. Grown up, you bastards! Losa is coming to sing. You know an empty belly is a maudlin thing. An empty belly is a maudlin thing. And then Losa appeared! The sky cleared. I put down my beard, and she sang. And so did my heart. And we cheered. When the mornings are darkest, and my regrets toll the punishing bell, when the world ate my soul, and there's blood in my wishful mind's well, I look to the day I heard Losa the many-tongued sing. And I learned that
Stew is good,
is a
if you're
glorious
thinking of
thing.
eating.
Owning a
Not right
heart
now.
is a glorious thing. Lo, I am struck by stars once more.
That will be nice. Thank him for the composition. It was beautiful.
A single tear rolls down his cheek.
Thank you, madam. Thank you. When the mornings are darkest and my crown tolls the terrible knell, when the beard ate my soul and there's tar...
Hello, you.
An elf sways on her chair, her eyes focused on the counter in front of her, where she has 6 glasses in a row. With the nails of 2 fingers, she's pressing red welts into her forearm. She slides one of the drinks towards you, her head bobbling heavily on her neck as she nods at the sparkling ale.
And
Look from her to the drink, shrug and drink it down in one long gulp.
nothing like a glass of the good stuff to smudge everything into a pretty shape.
She slides another glass of ale toward you. Its contents sparkle in the dim bar light.
Bottoms up.
Still warm from the first glass, the second seemed all the more attractive. You gulped it down.
Cheers to you, me, and...
Her gaze swivels around the room.
Damien's dull knife. This place is horrible. Never mind. Cheers to you, me, and me again. Another.
Look at her closely eye, her bloodshot and burly, a worried line in her face. That was just stop drinking, really.
Psh, give me one good reason.
I don't have any of those skills as a good skill. But I guess I will use constitutional strength because my intelligence is reduced. Says she looked like someone with a story to tell. She can tell it if she's passed out cold. Oh, I got it.
She dumps a heavy arm around your shoulder and pulls you in close, her breath hot and sour in your face.
Look at this. This is my story.
She shows you the 2 swollen, angry red welts on the underside of her arm. She slaps them without finesse, making herself wince, and stares at you intensely.
I know how to make it better. I can fix it, all of it. I'll tell you.
Get her to go on.
There's this woman. I'm not crazy. And if she kisses you, she can change you. She's downstairs. And now I'm different.
Ask her what she mean. How did the kiss sense her?
It's in her lips. It's in the magic. I changed the right way. And then, I think they'll be fine. You understand how, sometimes you just want to be fine.
Say you'd give anything to feel okay again.
Yes. Yeah. You ought to go see her. Dorothea. She can help. She can help you.
She looks at you earnestly, her eyes gleaming, the twinkle of the amber ale behind them.
I seem good, don't I? Yeah.
You're mainly drunk.
A prim woman in a starched apron wipes a glass with a clean rag. She pins you with blue, steel-sharp eyes as you approach the bar.
Blessings upon our Lucian, 7 times divine.
Nod your head in difference.
Her eyes soften and crinkle as she smiles.
I see your mother raised you very well indeed. You and my Niles would get along. Nice to see an unfamiliar face. What brings you to Driftwood, darling?
As you recall, a certain Nile you met in Fordseye, a sadistic torturer described as a friend and asked if you have the right man.
Yes, that's my boy. Did you know him? Finest physician in all of Reaper's Coast. Top of his class. But it's been too long since I've seen him.
Say you knew him to be a fine physician.
A fine physician indeed. That's my boy. Some say all a growing child needs is food and sunshine. I say abstinence and chastity will grow him finer than either one of those.
Nah, he's a psycho.
Oh, but it's so good to meet a friend of Niles. Here, have a little something to eat. Niles' favourite, you know. No one in our little town can appreciate work so fine as his, you know. All his instruments and books are stored away upstairs, all but forgotten. It's such a terrible waste.
That Lord Nile once described his old room to you. He said that if you were ever in Driftwood, he'd like to show it to you.
Well, I'd love to show you, but I'm afraid I can't leave the bar unattended. This crowd isn't to be trusted, believe you me. But I suppose, well, there's no harm, is there? You seem to be a good sort. One of Lucian's own, isn't that right? Here, take this key and head on up the stairs. You'll find Niall's room there. He'd want to know his fine things weren't languishing unappreciated in his old room.
She said to somebody that is completely drunk. Hello, Spirit.
I'll take your order if you're polite. No.
Curiosity kills the cat.
The town is
A weathered woman in a dirty sea captain's tunic babbles breathlessly to herself, and somewhere nearby you hear a bell ringing.
The bell rings a warning and the tide is on the turn, and I without my compass.
If she had a compass, she must have been the captain. Ask her where her supply transported.
The ship is in the locker, on the bottom in the rocky shallows, and all are drowned but me. And yet, can you hear? The bell rings on. The bell haunts me yet, and it would drive me mad.
Tell her you hear the bell and crawl out her too.
I'm haunted by my crew. They ring the bell to drive me mad. Please, make it stop.
She buries her head in her hands and cries.
Make it stop.
I never knew that there was good
ghostly
there.
seaman stares at the captain, his lip curled in a malevolent grin, his eyes wide with hate, and all the time he rings his bell. He registers your presence. His head swivels towards you.
Spoke to the lady captain, didn't you? I seen you cozying up. Are you her woman, or sail you with us?
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy. You're willing to risk Fort
Tell him you don't like the sea. Bad thing happened at the sea.
Then you won't sail with her. She ran the ship upon the rocks, although I rang the bell. That light weren't no lighthouse. I rang the bell in warning, and she ran the ship upon the rocks. You ran the ship upon the rocks, Captain, and all the crew were drowned.
Tell him it's time to set sail himself. His life is over. He can go to the Isle of Echo.
I'm doing my duty here, I am. I'm the lookout, and I'm ringing the bell. Rocks ahead, Captain. There's no lighthouse here. Rocks ahead.
Tell him he's promoted to captain. Time for him to join his ship.
But I'm on duty here. There are rocks ahead, and the captain must know it.
Tell him he is relieved.
He blinks once, twice. A single salty tear drips from one ghostly eye. The bell falls silent. He raises a finger to his temple in salute and fades away.
Problem solved.
She babbles breathlessly on, barely aware you're there, and nearby sounds a ringing bell.
My ears are still a-ringing.
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets
Tell her the bell should ring no more.
And I have you to thank for it? Then thank you, I surely do. That accursed bell lies with the Peacemaker, on the bottom in the rocky shallows. My compass lies there too.
Ask her what happened to the Peacemaker cargo. If there was one, it must have salvage value.
She goes white as the proverbial ghost.
You've got no call to go looking for no cargo. Far as anyone's concerned, we sailed with an empty hold, and if there's anything left to salvage, you leave it where it is. Heed me. Leave the cargo of the Peacemaker alone.
She turns away. Conversation
over. I think I know which boat it is, and I see why she don't want it to be fined. If it's the boat I think it is, I can see why she would want nobody to know about it. Oh, quest reward. More magic. I'm not drunk.
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy.
Okay, so you will learn the new spell. But I will not make you use it. Will she react or not? I guess not. Oh, there was a test there.
She babbles breathlessly on.
My ears are still a-ringing.
Tell her the bell shouldn't ring no
That
more.
accursed bell lies with the Peacemaker, on the bottom in the rocky shallows. My compass lies there too.
Ask her about our compass.
The compass surely lies on the bottom, near where the ship was wrecked. Take it with my blessing, if you can find it. My sailing days are done.
Ask for the location of the wreck.
Let me mark your chart. But you be warned. Stay off the wreck itself. Let her lie as a monument to her dead crew, and as testament to my mistake.
Bow your head and take your leave. Oh, so give me a little bit more information. Perfect. I can get that says though. Yes, it's that one.
You're good with the Magisters caging
No.
anyone up that looks at them funny.
Okay, that one.
I don't think you know even a smaller bit if it bit you on the arse.
So, you two.
Yeah? What do you want?
There you no. There you There you want nothing at all.
Good. Keep it that way. Before you go, help us settle an argument.
Ask what the disagreement is.
Thatcher here is one of my dearest friends, but she isn't the brightest.
Thatcher grins hello.
Our mate Boris got posted to Fort Joy for consorting with lizards. And Thatcher here still fancies a turn around the park with Loverick's lizard. I say she'd be sleeping with the enemy. What say you?
They look at you expectantly.
And I'm you can trust me. I can see a sorcerer from a mile away. And you can't be too
Not that if that star is looking for romance. This should look no further than our partner. It must be clear to everyone that Eden here is deeply in love with her.
Thatcher bursts out laughing. Eden goes bright red.
Get lost before I throw you in a cell for disrespecting a magister. 2 magisters. The magisters.
Thatcher doesn't look disrespected. Thatcher looks amused.
Disrespecting one magister's enough. Go on. Get lost.
She turns back to her drink.
Of course it's not true. Speak. Smile all you want.
I almost stole. Freaking squirrel. Get away.
The chest won't open.
Swear at it under your breath.
Speak the word, and I shall open.
Wonder aloud if the bugs didn't just speak to you.
Speak the word, the magic word, and I shall open.
Try the world.
You speak the word, I open.
Oh.
For your safety, please stand back.
I completely forgot that it was really cold. Stand back.
The lock unlocks with the tiniest click.
I win by just trying the answer I could give. Oh, my Lord Master is too low. So I will have to use somebody to identify it.
Of course it's not true.
I can go into Nile room. Nothing important there.
Why do you shiver, sir? This room is
But I'm in the room of a psycho. With a dead rat. Two dead rat.
The atmosphere in here is spooky.
spooky.
It didn't seem like there was anything useful here in memory. I got experience, which is good enough.
That's quite all right, my lord.
Of course it's not true. Smile all you want. I'm not in love with you.
Here now. When one's in a small town, one must expect small town manners, I see. Have you a reason for barging into my room, madam?
You didn't mean to offend. I apologize for the intrusion.
No harm done, I suppose. Though why I pay good money for these so-called bodyguards is another question entirely. Still, I may as well introduce myself. Baron Levere, at your service.
Ask Baron where is travel or taking him.
Travels, you say? And why would you assume I'm a travelling man?
The set of his boot. Point out they look quite travel-worn.
He laughs heartily.
Of all things, I wouldn't have thought my boots would give me away, but you're quite right, of course. I am travelling, yes, to Arx. Lucian's Day will be upon us soon, a celebration no man with a heart that is both as pious and mercantile as mine should miss.
Inquire after Revolution Day and his reason for attending.
I go because it is every citizen's duty, our communal obligation to chant the rites of the return and pray for Lucian's divine resurrection. That said, I do have more secular motivations as well. Arx positively overflows with pilgrims during the festival, pilgrims and their purses. As a merchant, it is quite my favorite day of the year.
Say that if he's a merchant, you wouldn't mind having a look at his wear.
Music to my ears. A happy accident after all, you're barging into my room. If there's anything else you need, know you're always welcome.
It's better than what I have.
Smile all you want. I'm not in love with you.
The problem is that I don't have that much money. Which is kind of annoying. The helmet will be good. Oh wait, can you identify? No, you can't.
Of course it's not true.
The helmet is kind of interesting.
Smile all you want. I'm not in love with you.
Ah, yeah, let's buy it. It's not like I didn't have anything to give in exchange because of what I stole. We could leave. Yep, that boosts my damage. And it will boost my summoning a little bit more. 130 damage.
Smile all you want. I'm not in love with you.
My summoning is really strong.
The spirit of a Magister stares dumbly at her translucent hand, the fingers of which have been sheared off.
My ring! Where's my ring?
That's what happened to her.
The spirit pivots her wrist, staring at the fingerless hand, utterly, morbidly entranced.
I should have been more careful. She hacked at my sword hand first. I couldn't defend myself.
Emperor explain who's he mean? Who attacked her?
The spirit stares, absorbing your question. Finally, she points her fingerless hand towards the kitchen.
Ask her when she died recently.
The spirit's lips part, trying to form an answer, but it doesn't come. She forlornly stares at you, unable to find the words.
Eat the stew.
The elf beckons you into the back room, a hungry, playful look in her eyes. She comes in close, her breath warm on your face, and thrusts a kitchen knife right into your heart.
If they got nothing to hide, they got nothing to share. When the world ate my soul, and
Okay.
An elf in tattered red robes shifts through pages of handwritten notes spread across the table.
So many suspects. So many potential culprits. I need to narrow down the list. Think, you damn elf, think.
A floorboard creaks beneath your foot. The elf leaps around abruptly.
What? Why do you sneak up on me? Don't you know how dangerous that is, the way things are?
That's what you mean.
Haven't you heard? My own Magister comrades are vanishing from right here in Driftwood. Whoever's behind it must be stopped. If you hear anything, come to me.
Ask what you know about this disappearance.
3 Magisters vanished so far, all within Driftwood. My comrades believe some tinkerer named Higber is behind it all, but they're wrong. I'm certain of it.
Wonder who is responsible then.
That's what I'm intent on finding out. This tavern is full of scum and degenerates. The true culprit could easily conceal themselves amongst them. I have to keep investigating, keep the pressure up. The culprit will make a mistake eventually. If you see anything suspicious, let me know.
See, you'll keep an eye out.
You do that. Now away with you.
Technically, I know who did that.
What is it? Unless you know something about the disappearances, leave me alone. I need to concentrate.
Take leave. Well, I definitely know who did it.
And we cheer. When the mornings are darkest and my
I've spotted something. This ring, it bears the Magister seal, and there's blood on it.
I don't really want to betray her that time. Let's just send him before I speak to her.
What is it? Unless you know something about the disappearances, leave me alone. I need to concentrate.
Mention that you found a ring in the tavern kitchen. A bloodstained Magister ring.
The kitchen? You're certain? But that would mean the cook is behind all this. I have to look into this. I have to confront her.
Because owning a head.
Goodbye, you.
Murderer! You've been killing my comrades.
I want to say good luck with that. Oh no, he's dead.
The cook piles a bundle of what appears to be red clothing into the hearth. It ignites. She turns and eyes you coldly.
It seems like someone's been telling tales about me. Foolish. Very foolish.
Give her a chance to explain her action.
I don't have to explain my actions. Magisters are pigs. They deserve to be slaughtered and eaten like pigs.
She grabs a large kitchen knife.
As do those who side with them.
Well, again, you just made your choice.
I'll yield to none.
It's fun, like, they always made the mistake to go against me.
Prepare yourself.
Like if it could go well. Oh no, chameleon cloak. Are you dumb? Wasting your chameleon cloak. Richard just wasted the chameleon cloak. I dare you to move. And you're dead. I guess it will help the Magistrate a little bit.
There's something wrong with this.
A lifeless elven child is cradled in your arms. Your vision blurs with tears. You look away. To a raised valley below. Tendrils of death fog dissipate, revealing a victorious Divine Order army advancing. Humans, magisters, murderers.
I was ready to spare her, but again, they don't know how to make their choice.
What's this? Damn it, Barwell, you're supposed to be stopping intruders. There's still a fugitive on the loose.
It's Belworth, sir. And the fugitive's description doesn't match.
I don't care. Keep on alert until this fiend's head is on a spike. I don't want to end up like the others. Now, what do you want? You can't just come in here as you please. There's Magisters missing. I'm trying to conduct a bloody investigation.
Announce that you know is responsible for the disappearance of his comrade.
Well, what are you waiting for? Tell me!
Declare that the tavern cook was the culprit. You were forced to kill her once you confronted her.
What? The bloody cook? It can't be. Whoa, why did Higba have that contraband then?
Shrug and say you don't know. He didn't seem to be involved in the disappearance though.
Then he's still guilty of something. I'm not calling off the manhunt until I have that fiend one way or another. As for this cook, do you have any proof?
Inform that you found a bloodied ring hidden in the tavern kitchen, bearing the Magister's seal.
The Magister snatches the ring from your palm and stares at it.
This is a conduct award. I presented it to Magister Harrick myself. She was the second one to be taken. The cook's been reported dead. I thought she was another victim, but if she had this, she must have been the culprit. There's no other explanation.
He shudders in disgust.
And to think she was so near to us, to me, all this time. It seems I owe you my thanks. And a reward.
He holds out a pouch of gold. You try to take it, but he doesn't yet relinquish his grasp. With his free hand, he wags a finger in your face.
Keep this ugliness to yourself. I wouldn't want it thought that we Magisters can't solve our own problems without throwing gold about.
He lets go of the pouch and turns away.
I guess that. Wait, no, which one is
Wait until
worth the
headquarters
most?
hears of my success, and perhaps I'll be promoted.
Okay, that one is worth the most. Ah, hearing your success, obviously they will hear that you were Sibyl.
Bellwether, I need those reports, damn it.
But hey, they will definitely hear that you success. Why wouldn't they, right? Why wouldn't they? Because you will be dead. I do not care, you will be dead. I have no care in the world for Magister.
I'm ready.
And also because you take all the merit. I don't like people stealing my job. You will not play, that's a fun fact.
I'm ready.
You. Now that I didn't bunk in your face. Obviously you will heal yourself and in a good spot. I don't know why you would help him. He clearly had no respect for you. Ah, some good experience. Punk. Punk. I'm stunned. That's some good item. I don't have the lore master to identify any of those, but I have a good item. And I'm too heavy. Which isn't a surprise. Why do I still have that thing? There we go. Go down there. I killed your boss. In fact.
The Magister turns to you with a scowl. He already seemed immensely displeased, and your interjection isn't improving his mood.
What?
Claim that you sense a great happiness and restlessness in his spirit. There somewhere. Be more appreciated. You should go there.
Who asked you? You're not even supposed to be down here.
Remark that if he seem like a skilled individual, if his strength are being squandered here, there, and he had to leave immediately.
The Magister glances around the cells, before ripping the keys from his belt and casting them aside.
This isn't the divine order I signed up for. Not anymore. I'm done.
There we go. Just don't mind your friend and boss dead. You know. I disappeared. That will be fun to see his reaction. Like, what the heck just happened?
Nice.
Nice. But no, he just disappeared magically. That's a little bit annoying to not have a character that can do lore master. Definitely. Oh, earthquake. You need that spell. And that one I will keep it. It's a really good spell. That was a good find. You see, sometime I can get some good find.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah, I got more information about the Magister, the Magister, but the Sorcerer I can find. The prison I have nothing to really care about. Let's go up. Now. I could go see the dwarf. Yeah, let's go see the dwarf.
I look to the day I heard Losa the many times. Because owning a head.
Since I have nothing to stop me.
Hold it. Papa no, you no go.
Claim you're looking for someone named Lohart.
He grins, unpleasantly.
Lohar didn't tell me to let any pretty lady in, so why should I?
Then closer and whisper that you want to meet the spider downstairs.
It's already mad as a bag of cats down there, and I've no intention of flinging another mangy yowler in there. Scoot! You again. I told you to scram once. Don't make me say it with my fists.
Rub your finger together, and the universal symbol of bravery.
You can't buy my friendship, but you can buy 10 seconds of me eyeballs examining the ground for, let's say, a small fortune.
You look like you'd be good for it.
Yeah. I'm also good at taking your thing. There we go. And over more than you think, this is worth shaking your head at the shake down.
He pockets the coin and gazes dramatically at the ground mere inches from your feet.
Then you will be like, there is a thief! And I will say no.
Yeah, you're good with the magisters caging anyone up that looks at them funny.
Damn right. I got a right to live.
Hello, the swords. Transfer everything to her. You see, there is no thief. How would they be? Okay, so. I know it's a bit thievery, but not thievery summoning, but it's kind of good. That one is just better. More crit sense. I'm almost at 8 on 2 is a crit.
Hey, back away from the stairs or you'll find out exactly why they call me Pap.
You said I had the right.
I don't think you know even a smaller good if it bit you on the arse.
Okay. But I have a lot of items to identify and sell. Probably to you.
Buying or selling?
Selling. And identifying more. Okay, so Warfare Huntsman. Replacing the Mist Descent probably would be good. Before I'm doing anything, I will compare that to what I already have. Sorry. Don't remove the Dragon Cloud, that's also a question. I will lose one summoning. So my summoning will become 110%. That will make that I have more Huntsmen, but I don't really need that Huntsman.
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Then don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
That's probably is better. I've got to identify that belt.
Buying or selling?
Identifying. Thinking dodging useless. Transfer all of those to here. Because they will be sell.
Not in any mood to talk about it. Buying or selling?
Selling. So There we go. Do you have anything that I could use? Maybe that dress. It's good. If that thing wasn't poison, I would probably have taken it. There's also crossbow. Do you have a good crossbow? It doesn't have the poison, but it's the same physical damage. But a little less slow.
If I don't come visit your tongue, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Is that so good? There's also something that's good used. The dress or the seal?
Your fish stinks of the void. What kind of rat would sell such filth?
The kind that don't fancy starving along with the rest of this town. It's all well and good for you with your rations. We've got to take what we can get.
Keep talking, dwarf, and you'll end up eating sawdust from a cell floor.
Okay, if I can get a little bit more money, I can buy both. Yeah, so I need to find something to sell in my inventory. Something that I really don't need, those. There we go, I keep 50. So, now.
Not like you're buying anything.
Good little armor.
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
And good little shield. Both I can put something in it. Manage rune. I would prefer you having more physical armor. And manage rune.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
More physical armor. There we go.
How you holding up?
Not in any mood to talk about it.
So, let's go back to the dwarf and go underground. Put down where the dwarf live. We'll be able to see the spider, which is a really good thing to get when you're a lone wolf, because you can get 2, and so 1 for each member of your team.
I've spotted something.
Money.
Look at that. A fresh face. And a pretty little kisser it is, too. Welcome be, Governor. Take a load off and enjoy Effie's plunder down.
Okay, she's there. You.
Hail. What a pretty young thing you are. Call me Dorothea.
She draws close. You feel her breath on your neck, hot, moist.
Oh, yes. I have something that you want. But I only bargain with those I deem deserving. Those who have accomplished great things. So, tell me, are you worthy of my gift?
I think that champion of the Fort Zoya arena need to not prove their worth.
Indeed. This is acceptable. You are nearer the one than most self-described heroes I've known. So, tell me, are you ready for me to grant you your greatest desire?
Keep saying it's your only wish for your mind to be your own again, and that's is a wish that cannot be granted.
Oh, I see your ache. I can weave some tapestries, but that I cannot touch. Even a divine cannot repair all that we want mended. Yet we all have a need dwelling within us. To expose it, all you must do is look into my ring and tell me what you see there.
There you do it. Who would want to see a wish granted?
Gaze into the gem, my lovely girl.
She flashes her ring at you, and you stare at the luminescent stone at its center. You are floating on a current of pure source, surrounded by a kaleidoscope of colors and fuzzy images. On the horizon looms a dark silhouette. As you approach, a beam of light washes the shadow away, revealing to you
a blue butterfly crawling from its chrysalid. A second it sends at life.
Yes. I see you clearly now. It is immortality you desire, as do we all. It's not something I can give, but I can give you the breath of life. In return, I ask for one courtesy. A kiss. A kiss.
I agree to our deal.
Most delicious. Meet me around the corner, and come alone. An audience is not required.
So, hello, statue. Go get the kiss, the kiss, the kiss, the spider kiss. Kiss. Spin.
Ooh. Dorothea sees you and heaves a shuddering sigh. She bites into her lower lip with enough force that a drop of blood seeps out. Blood and something else. Something green.
Darling, I admit I wish we could share more carnal pleasures. Yet I think a kiss is the height of intimacy. Now come closer and receive your soul's desire.
You draw closer and close your eyes, eager to feel her lips on yours. Yet her lips do not press against yours, and her hands do not caress your face. She is a woman no longer, but a were-spider.
Press your fear and accept Dorothea's kiss.
Her fang painlessly sinks into your neck. You still hear her words, though they sound muffled, as if filtered through a glass wall.
I can't give you endless life. Instead, take this phoenix idol. Keep it on you. Should you die, the idol will resurrect you. You can cheat death once this way.
I'm coming back. I'm back. I have the already placed idol on me, right? Yes. So I can steal the other one. Because why not? The game gives me the possibility to do it. It's what I mean by not playing fair.
We part ways now. I'll remember this moment.
Muse that no one is ever as they seem.
My girl, I am exactly as I seem. You've seen my true self. There's nothing more to know.
She kisses her forefinger, then presses it against your forehead.
Now go.
That's part of kiss, which is not a real talent. Okay, so mushroom. Paper. That's not heavy enough. Oh. I just got something about different armor. Okay, no, it doesn't count as heavy enough.
Keeping it together, Bree.
So can I put anything that is heavy enough on that? I have an idea. Sybil, go on the other one. She had a ring that he can use. Yep, plays the dragon claw. Even if that means that she now have 8 constitution and so is kind of vulnerable. If I go there, someone in there. It doesn't count for some dumb reason. Got it. Thanks for all that, but I'm stuck now. So teleport to the Under Tavern. There we go. The person that died in there didn't knew how to teleport. So suck, I guess. Have the key. I'm gone. Let's go back to the Lady Vengeance to put all the unique item into the chest. Well, unique item. And take back the dragon claw, the dragon glove. Okay, here we go. Let's free some space. I have item to sell. Where?
I can turn aside fire, cold and poison. But Voidwall can...
My word, but you do look exhausted. I bet you could use a touch of magic.
No, I couldn't use a touch of magic.
Keeping it together, Bree.
What would be useful in all of that?
You're safe among friends. Never forget it. is worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Then don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit you, Ton, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I can turn aside fire, cold and poison. But boy,
I think it probably is fine to use. I don't have the money, right? Oh, no, I do.
Yep.
Remove that spell from the list and learn that one. So more spell. And now, exactly where do I want to go? Which is a good question. Do I want to do the fight that killed my run last time? I could. I don't know if I should. Let's kill that group though. Yeah, let's destroy that group.
Be wary. That hound has a nose for
Gone as
sauce.
the rest of them. Unlucky family, that.
Halt! The hound smells sauce on you. Plenty of it, by the sound of him. Haven't got a collar for you. Damn it. I'm sorry, but I can't let you leave. Hounds, at the ready.
All up your right of passage, you've got permission from the order to enter.
Fine, fine. Do all the gallivanting you want. But if a hand goes snapping at your heels, I'm looking the other way.
Yeah, but I want to kill you. Sad, it's not a blood one. They're a Magister, they're free experience, that mean.
I'll yield to none.
Yep, that's how my mentality works. If they're a Magister, they're just free experience. Does it do friendly fire? I will discover that pretty fast. No, it doesn't. That's fun. It's true that you do summoning. Bonk. Bonk. Bonk.
I'm ready.
Ow. Okay, yes, they're close to be dead, so... And them...
Worms, take you.
It's just that since I'm in the fire, most of my fire spell are pretty much free to use. Bonk. Okay, let's try and hit you with physical attack. You're kinda far. Let's end your life. Then this for you, so I'm sure that there is no problem with the other one. Oh, you already don't have any magical armor anymore? Perfect. And you soon will not have any magical armor anymore. Physical armor anymore. Let's repeat, you can't fight. This is always fun. At least you can't use your weapon. Oh no, we just heal. You. Oh, the smoke just disappeared. I was moving. That's that. There we go. That wasn't that much of an art fight. You see, there's no problem with what I'm doing. Because the Magister said it's himself. Magister need a taste for blood. So me killing them is exactly what he wanted. So, do we risk dying now? I could. Thinking it's stopping me.
A fisherman stares at the water, muttering to himself.
The missus will kill me. She'll tear me a new mouth halfway down my neck.
Look where he's looking.
You see nothing.
I've gone and thrown my wedding ring in the water.
That's what
I
happened.
was casting a line and I cast me bloody wedding ring instead. Guess my fingers aren't as fat as I used to be.
I reckon it could be worse. This is just a ring after all.
He contrives to give you a sad look.
The wife's got a sentimental attachment to that ring. Her mum took it off her dad's drowned body, here, on this very beach.
Damn, you're sorry to hear the loss of a family heirloom.
A mischievous grin appears upon his face.
Ah, I'm joshing ya. Scammed it off a drunken elf in the tavern a few years back. But still, my wife will be furious.
That's why you didn't just walk in there and get the ring. It's not that deep.
I could do that, I could. But seeing as the ring has a bit of sauce to it, like as not, going in there will attract Voidwoken. All things equal, between an angry wife and Voidwoken, I'm leaning towards the wife.
Then you'll go get the ring yourself.
I'm not asking you to risk your life on account of me and my marital woes, but if you fancy a paddle, you can go right ahead.
And I will divide that group because I'm not taking any risk. Okay, I need to go back still with her because she's not able to see it. So let's see it with her, then go back up.
I've spotted something.
Funny fish they have around here. Let's fillet them.
That hurts so much. Yeah, that hurts so much. Wait. Why is the last time I saved? Because I just freaking fortify him. And since I fortify him, I can't move him. I prefer doing that fight again than deal with the fact that I freaking fortify him. I feel so dumb. But that thing arced way too much. That's a little bit dumb. Like, why can it do that much damage?
Pick up a scent, did ya?
What is it, boy?
Halt! They haven't got a... I'm sorry, but I can't let...
So, I will kill you again.
Glory is mine.
But at that time I don't have the advantage to, well... starting the fight by soaking them because I just decided to attack instantly.
Glory is mine.
Ow. Why aren't they I don't know why they're not frozen, but I will freeze them. Because fair play is not a term here. Go back underground, could you? Thank you. I'll stun again. Bonk. And bonk. Then and you
Your maker.
hurt you a little bit. And thank you. After that, let's do that. 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 That because why not? And end it with a little arrow. There we go. Now it's time to not do something dumb again. And which one of those is my scroll? Perfect. So, both of the people in my team can basically get themselves up by themselves. Which is a good thing.
A fisherman's...
The missus will
Shut
kill
up.
me. Fish will bite, all right. I was casting a line and I can't...
He contrives.
The wife's got a sentimental
A mischief...
Ah, I'm joshing ya. I could do that. I could. I'm not asking...
What's this?
There we go. Save. Devise the group. Go on top of here. And then maybe lose the run.
Funny fish they have around here. Let's fill it then.
Wait, what? Why didn't you do more?
Yield to none.
And instead of doing anything else, for now, let's... summon a little friend. Oh, I can boost it without even joining the fight myself. There we go. And if... No! I hate that game! Freaking give it even evading to a freaking enemy. That's fun. You know? There's nothing more fun than being able to throw a spell to your enemy. Stop shooting at her, please. Frick you. You're not even supposed to have that effect. That's dumb. One frog down. Another frog almost down. Cursed. You will probably kill her, honestly. Yeah. Then they will all focus her to kill her. You know, like I lost my last run. I'm stun locking her to until she's dead. The most fair gameplay in the world. All that because that thing got freaking invasion, which you shouldn't have. I'm really mad about it, if you're wondering. So, you don't play? I'm not letting you do that. And bonk. No, I didn't bleed. Do I have any scroll that I can use? Wait, he can play? Oh. Where's magical armor? They all have a lot of magical armor, that's a downside. Bonk. Goodbye, Sibyl. Probably. Happy to know you. Since I could play our turn, I should have repaired the freaking totem. I was a little bit dumb, but it's fine. Goodbye, you. I said goodbye, you. Which one is the next one after that one? Okay, it's you. Bonk. Bonk. I don't like you being at melee range. And doing crit. That's my thing. How can you play that much time? That's dumb. How do you have that much action point? Whoops, wrong one. And you don't play. I do not care. Break. It's slowed. It just wastes the turn.
Right where I want.
I hate that game sometime. Hey, dumbass. Die. Did you really miss? Thank you. Do not care if you have problem with walking here on the ground. It's payback time for what they did in my last run.
Meet your maker.
There we go. Payback time, like I said. Put her up there. For her to not be dumb and walk and think die. Go on her. So. Do my that with the scroll. Where's the scroll? So you can go back again.
A horrified fisherman stares at the water, muttering to himself.
That was terrifying. I need to get myself a new line of work. Something as far away from the water as I can go. Goat herd, high on a mountain. Spice trader in the deserts. Anything but this. If the missus will go for it, of course. She likes the beach.
Tell him you found the ring in the water just now.
You found it! How wonderful! The wife will be thrilled. Or she would if she ever found out about this, which of course she won't. But I can't thank you enough.
Take pity, give him the ring.
He slips the ring onto his finger, where it dangles loose.
I feel better already. Need to fatten myself up again so I don't lose it a second time. Can't be relying on the kindness of strangers to dig me out. The very best to you. I wish you well.
With a new confidence in his stance, he turns back to his fishing.
That was very dangerous. There's been a long time since... No, it was at the start of the stream that somebody died. I was going to say it's been a long time since somebody died, but no. I just hope that the loot will be good enough to justify that. I can't identify it, so let's go back to town.
Buying or selling?
Trading, identified that. It's basically what I have, but better. Yep, it's literally everything I have, but better.
Your fish stinks of the void. What kind of rat would sell such filth?
I don't fancy starving along with the rest of this town.
Just a lot more experience and I'm leveling up.
Good for you,
Again.
rations. We've got to take what we can get.
Keep talking, dwarf, and you let
But I will end the stream here for today. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day or night. Don't forget to follow, subscribe if you want. It was Saturday and I will say bye bye. I'm really tired. Being sleep deprived is my life. So bye bye.